Hello Taurus, welcome back to the Lynx Tarot. This is Monica and this reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are covering the next 7 to 14 days and we are jumping in here with the Energy Oracle cards. Taurus, you got Patience and number 16, which breaks down to 7. In my opinion, being a Taurus myself, I feel that Taurus has an ungodly amount of patience. I think that some of us are accused of being impatient when we have reached our limit and we have had enough and put our foot down. And it seems very surprising to other people because they are used to us being very patient. Okay, so I think that's how some Taurus has got that stigma. That's my opinion. Okay, there's perfect timing for something here. See the clock that this beautiful angel is holding. So you might feel like you're in winter time because there's a lot of white here, like everything is frozen. But look at all the warmth coming through around this clock. Something is thawing. Something is happening. You're making something happen. Maybe you've been feeling stuck. Maybe you felt stuck for a very long time. But something is opening for you. Okay, we're going to go deeper here, Taurus. Okay, we also have community and number 7. Okay, so it might be time to spend time with other people, maybe reconnect with friends or an important family member that you haven't seen in a while, someone that you're close with, or someone you have a rapport with, someone you click with, okay? This is about being with the right people, being with your tribe. Okay, so let's go over to Tarot of the Owls. Also, I always like to add, like, if you are not closely connected with anyone in particular right now, it's important to do something around other people. If you've been inside too much, go out for a walk or a ride. Like if you ride a bike or whatever, or if you don't do that, even take a drive. Just kind of get out there, maybe window shop. I myself would go to the park or the library, you know, just be around other people, like a bookstore or something like that. It's just healthy to be around other people, especially when you've been by yourself a lot, like in solitude, indoors or whatever. So that's important for someone. I feel like somebody listening, you're going to feel good, like coming across someone that you connect with and just having a chat, finding you have something in common with someone. And you might feel a little bit awkward at first having a conversation, which makes you realize, like, wow, I've been by myself an awful lot. It feels weird having a conversation with another person. And that reminded me of something. When I was raising my daughter, I was, you know, usually talking to kids, her and like a friend she might have over. So like the people I talked with were usually little people, which was great. But then I might talk to someone on the phone and it was a different world. I felt awkward at first to talk to another adult because I was so used to being in this environment talking with little kids at their level. Again, it was great, but you might be feeling awkward at first in a new situation, but that's okay, okay? You might be feeling awkward in a new situation with people, but that's okay. Okay, I had to repeat that. So with patience, it's being clarified by justice. Some balance, some karmic justice here. If you have been waiting for your turn, for your chance in life, it's coming. God's bringing it to you, okay? If it's been really hard for a long time, things are going to balance out. Don't worry about anyone who has hurt you getting theirs, because karma's going to take care of them too. Try not to think about them. Put your focus forward. Sometimes that's hard when life has been hard. Work on it, okay? Focus forward. You'll get what's yours. It's your turn, Taurus. Okay, clarifying community. We have the King of Wands. Okay. Let me get more clarifies here. So patience and justice is being clarified by the Two of Wands. So there's some choices here for you. 2 different doors you can go through. 2 different decisions. You can't choose wrong. So it's like you've been patient for a very long time and then you come up against a choice. I don't want to really use that word, but I feel like a lot of Tauruses are like, I'm up against this. I'm up against this. Now I have to choose. Don't look at that as being up against something. Look at it like it is your choice. The power is in your hands. You can't choose wrong. If the one thing doesn't work, try the other thing. Community and King of Wands is being clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. Very nice. So, okay. You might be meeting someone. It could be someone you interview with if you're looking for a job. Someone who has some advice about money matters, or if you own your own business, you might be getting an idea from someone who's a little bit more ahead of you. They're leading by example. But see how this branch, his wand here, is small. It has some new growth, right? There's more to learn about making money. And this card here, the Eight of Pentacles, to me, like, that just looks like this whole card is full of money making, not only potential. It's like you've worked really hard for something and you're building more than you realize. The money's going to come in. Know that this is new. This is new. So don't be so hard on yourself. I just feel like you're going to meet someone in your community, in your surroundings somehow, who gives you hope. Their life experience is going to give you hope and help you to see that you've grown and come along a lot further than you realize. And that happens a lot. You know, I think with all of us, sometimes we don't realize how far we've come because we're so in it. All right, so this is mystical wisdom. Sensuality. All right, Taurus, express your sensuality. Maybe it's time to change your hair color, or if you don't have hair, or I don't know, like your clothing, jewelry. Maybe somebody wants to get a tattoo. I don't like them for me. Well, I don't have one, but like I wouldn't want one for me personally, but I think that some people have some really cool ones. If this would hinder your ability to get a job, don't push the envelope. Don't try to go against the grain, because that's unfortunately just how society works. I shouldn't say unfortunately, but like, don't put limits on yourself. So if you're looking for a job in the corporate world, don't get a tattoo on your neck, right? Like that type of thing, because you don't want to be judged, prejudged, and lose chances. Okay? But you should be expressing your sensuality. It might be time to dress in a different way, in a cooler way. Maybe you feel like you used to dress really cool and somewhere along the lines you just kind of stopped doing that and you want to get back to that. And it feels more comfortable. Okay? So that's not for everyone, okay? The King of Wands. There's something more with that King of Wands. The Eight of Pentacles also has to do with, you know, doing what you love to do, improving your skills, your techniques, more money coming in, more where that came from. Okay, we have the Peacock. Beware of greed and pride. So beware of somebody being jealous of you. And I feel like this has to do with that karmic justice, with that Justice card. Like someone else has been envious of you and you should stay away from that person because they want to drag you down. You have more important things to do. You have opportunities. Two of Wands, you have opportunities. Your world is much bigger than you realize. It's your choice too. You may not realize, Taurus, that like this is your choice. Many things are your choice. It's not about what someone else thinks of you or wants to think of you, says about you. It's up to you who you focus on, who you keep company with, decisions that you make for yourself, that's up to you. How you dress, that's up to you. Funnel, period of frustration and lessons to be learned. Okay, let's clarify a couple of these. Period of frustration. So if you've been frustrated, I want to say be in cleaner company, meaning stay away from negativity. Stay away from people who are focused on you in a negative way, where they're pretending to be nice, but they're just trying to get something out of you, information out of you that they can use against you, put a spin on a story. Anybody can put a spin on anything you say or don't say. It's time to learn not to care. If it's a work situation where, you know, someone says something about you to an employer, of course, that's a situation where you need to speak up and defend yourself. But in general, we need to try and not pay any mind to those haters. Cobweb, you are protected. See, look, you are protected from negative forces beyond your control, okay? Know that you are protected. Learn your lessons from the past. You're learning, you know, maybe you had some sour friendships in the past. Now you're learning what not to do, who not to talk to, right? These are happy people. They get along. It's like they're each very individualistic, but they're hanging out. They're cool with each other. And they're all beautiful in their own way, okay? Whether you're male or female doesn't matter. Okay, express your sensuality in your own way. They are not competing with one another. Okay, find people who don't compete against one another, who are not jealous, envious game players. Okay, and I know that's not easy to do in this world. Okay, so in some area of your life, Taurus, you can find this. All right, so let's go to Angel Answers. If you have a question, you can reflect on it now, but you don't have to. Just take what resonates. I know one flipped. Okay, meditation brings answers. Really like meditation and reflection, right? On past friendships, relationships, jobs. You're not going to go there again if you don't want to. Your strong choices here. Justice is on your side. Opportunity is on your side. Money is on your side. Okay, and we have communicate clearly. Okay, communicate clearly. Communicate clearly to yourself what you're looking for, what you want, what type of connections you want, jobs, relationships. Okay, communicate clearly to yourself, Taurus, and that is how you will learn to find and recognize the things that you want. All right, Taurus, thank you for being here. Please click the link below if you wish. My Patreon link will lead you to a waiting list. I don't know why I can't get that out. There's a waiting list for my Patreon page. So once I get enough people on the waiting list, I will launch that. There are readings over there for members only. Also, if this video helped, if this reading helped, please click that like button and I will see you again soon.